I want to really talk about this one. Guys, mothers, especially African women or Nigerian, my beloved Nigerian women, please, this life will not be this sweet if everything was just like the same. I heard a story when I was pregnant for Michael of a woman that refused a C-section because she was a Christian. Like, guys, that was really, I don't know how to classify that kind of action. I'm taking this very seriously. That is because it's a serious issue. It is a very serious. These are things that really affects me personally. Like, it really hits me when I see things like this. It really makes me wonder, like, what is going on. What did they happen? Is it really normal for somebody to be having this kind of mindset? Why not be open? Okay, why not? Why not? You know, everything that happens in life happens for a reason. God does not make mistake. You think he does? He doesn't. Whatever thing he allows you to go through, that is because he wants it. If he doesn't want it, it's not going to happen. Okay, so if the doctor says you can't have a natural birth, please go for C-section. So far the baby comes out, you are alive and the baby is alive. That is the most. So far you give birth. Michael just woke up. It's really late in the night, guys, so I'm going to reduce my voice a little bit. Okay, when I was pregnant for Michael, this is my own personal story. I'm just going to share it with you guys because I feel we have to talk about a certain thing so that other people can listen. They can hear and actually pick something from it, you know. That is the purpose of making YouTube videos, okay? So when I was pregnant for Michael, I'm going to actually make my birth vlog story. It is a very interesting one, guys. It is really interesting because, you know, man proposed, God disposed. Not all the time you feel things should be done because that one did it like this, my own should not be different. You know, guys, when I was pregnant for Michael, when it was almost time for me to give birth, fear catch me. I freaked out, I swear. I was really so scared that I had to call my gynecologist. I said to him, I cannot have a third natural birth. I said, I cannot have a third natural birth. If I can book a C-section, I will gladly do it. Except for the fact that people are really scared back home because they don't know the kind of doctors that are going to, you know. But if there is no other choice, if you don't have an option, if that is your last option, take it. Take it and believe in God. Stop saying, no, my mother never had a C-section. I should not be having a C-section. Nobody had C-section in my family. If you are the first person, it happens. The most important thing is that you gave birth. It's not. I told my doctor, I want a C-section, and he looked at me and laughed and said, but you did great the first and second time because my gynecologist is always the same. I mean, I had him throughout, okay? And even the hospital I gave birth to my 3 kids, where is the same hospital, okay? So some of them already knew me, okay? So when I said to them that, they said, you did great the first and second time, so what's the problem? I said, no, I do not. I'm really scared and I don't think I can face this at this time, okay? I said, I just want what I want. I want a C-section. But that is not, I'm going to make a birth story time for you guys so that you guys will know how it really went. What am I trying to say in essence? It's not all the time that you want things to actually be in one particular order. Things can actually, I mean, what's the beauty of life? The beauty of life is that things are different. It's the difference that we have in life that make life really beautiful and interesting, you know. Women, please, not all women can deliver like Hebrew woman. Mind you, whatever happens, nothing happens without God's knowledge, and nothing happens that he does not sign first. Because he said before your days reach you, he already knows. Okay, the doctors, the midwives, the matrons, all of them, you think their knowledge or their wisdom or their capability to do what they do as their profession, you think is from the pit of hell. No. You think it's the devil that gives them this knowledge or this wisdom. No, it is God. It is all from God. Whatever you see, nothing devil creates. This is really important to me because I wept so badly. I was expecting Michael. I heard about this lady that she actually lost her life with her child, and that was so. And as a pregnant woman, I know my hormones were everywhere. I was really very emotional, but I was really so. I got really sick of the situation. How can a pastor say to a woman, believe in God? But God can come in different ways. This is one thing I've come to terms with. I've come to realize that in life, there is nothing that happens without, there is nothing that happens just for happening's sake. There is a reason for everything that happens, okay? Allowing them to carry out a C-section on you will not take you to hell, okay? I don't know. Pastors, why people should take it easy on how you advise people, because I respect pastors because the Bible says we should respect them, but I've learned to know my God as a person. I love to have a personal relationship with God because I believe in Him. I'm fortunate to be a Christian. I serve Him and I know Him as my God, and for that reason I know Him as my God and my Father. I know I can have a one-on-one relationship with Him. I can have a good talk with Him. Please, this is really, it is so painful. It is really painful. It hurts me seriously that something like this should be happening in this day and age. Please, let's wisen up, okay? Let's wisen up. Okay, so guys, the next one is stop body shaming people. That is absolutely wrong. When you body shame somebody, it means that God made a mistake creating that person. That is exactly how it looks. So we should stop body shaming people because it is not nice at all. It's not a nice thing. And you that they are body shaming and you actually, for me, for example, me personally, you get to a stage in your life where you know what actually matters to you, okay? You filter everything you take in, okay? Because there are still people that still let this kind of things get to them, okay? Do not let it get to you, because you know why? The Bible said that I'm always referring to the Bible that says you were carefully and wonderfully made. God never made a mistake. Every feature of your body was carefully and wonderfully made. He wasn't busy when He created you. It's not like women, we multitask a lot. And you see a woman cooking, she's ironing, she's washing the dishes, and she's doing so many things. But when God was creating you, He wasn't busy. That is the very sweet thing about this whole thing. He wasn't busy. He dedicated that moment, that time to create you. You now allow somebody to actually body shame you. That is actually because you do not know who you are, okay? It's not like when somebody now says, oh, you are beautiful, then you now say, oh, am I really beautiful? You don't need anyone to validate who you are. You are beautiful. You is a perfect God. He created you perfectly. We as humans, we are not perfect, but He created you perfectly. You don't need anyone to really say, oh, you are this or you are that. No, you should know it already, that you are a masterpiece, okay, that God created and He loves so much, okay? I really love myself. I do. Gosh, this is not about being selfish or something. I love myself, okay? You should. Have you ever spent time to love yourself? Have you ever spent time to say to yourself, I'm going to give myself a special treat today because I deserve it. I'm going to do this for myself because I deserve it. I'm going to do that for myself because I'm worth it. Guys, It is good to love yourself. Don't let nobody, okay, tell you what is not. Because the person that is body shaming you is absolutely wrong, and you don't listen. Don't listen to it. It's not like he do you back and you were created. No, he carefully selected every feature of your body. Guys, I don't want to make this like look like religious or something, but even without the Bible, you should love yourself, okay? Because that is, I mean, you should love yourself, and you should teach your children how to love themselves. You know, a lot of children grow up with very low self-esteem because they do not receive enough energy from their parents. Like my nose now that looks like a rat hole, for example. Somebody will now come and say, see your big nose and all of that. You know, some people, you know, that jokingly they say things that they don't mean. But there are those ones that even joke. There are some jokes that you shouldn't even be practicing, okay, to start with. But there are some that actually intentionally hurt your feelings just to see your reactions. They want you to feel sad about how you were created by a perfect God that created you perfectly. Like, does that make sense to anyone? You know, it's funny enough, when I was growing up in Nigeria, you know, my classmates, they will so much, I mean, they will bully me. I mean, not just bully, like it's a joke, but it's got to me at some point. They said I was short. For Italy, I'm tall. You know, back home in Nigeria, my classmates used to say I'm short, you know, because I have tall friends. But here, I'm tall because I'm really tall. So what I'm trying to say is love yourself, no matter the shape or size. Love yourself.